What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Subscription Fix Pops. I'm Logan.
I'm Lexi.
In today's video, we have day one of our Comic-Con visit. We will be doing day two's trip very shortly. We wanted to break this up so they're not as long of videos. We're going to start off by showing just some of the behind the scenes, just kind of, we did some voiceover work and things of that nature. We're still not as comfortable filming in public. So some of the videos, they're kind of cut short and things like that. Hopefully with time, we do get more comfortable filming in public. But for now, let's get to the footage.
Okay, this is Blade Gaming. This is a local shop here where we live. It's typically where I pick up magic cards, but we didn't pick up anything today.
It was nice seeing them have a booth, so we definitely still stopped by and said hello. So this next one right here, we didn't pick up anything because none of those had authentications with their signatures, but it was still nice to see some signed pops. Now with these right here, you're going to see some mystery boxes on the left. We asked what possibly could be pulled in there. They said anything from shot glasses to like lanyards and stuff like that. So we did not pick up those mystery boxes, but stick around for the day 2 video to see what mystery box we did pull. That booth right there, we actually have picked up stuff from in the past, but not today.
And then this right here is just some really good pops that we saw in a booth. We didn't pick up too much from this booth. I think we picked up a couple of things, but nothing that we really shown here. It's a really cool Stranger Things pop.
Yeah, we actually picked up stuff from the day 2 booth. So they had a lot of great cosplayers, a lot of Ghostbusters. They actually had a Ghostbuster booth for like a local, I don't know what they're called, but a local group basically had a booth set up. So all the Ghostbusters were there. That booth right there on our left, we actually got 2 necklaces from. In this booth is at the iCollectibles booth. Every year we end up buying some pops from this booth. They always have great pops at a really good value. Everything starts at $15 unless marked.
Yep. They had a huge selection all the way from anime, Star Wars, Disney, Marvel. Right here is the huge selection of the anime, and then we're going into the Star Wars section right now, seeing a holographic Luke Skywalker. You could see the Ahsoka. Just overall super great pops. This booth always does a great job by giving you pops that are in great condition too. So like Logan said, we typically pick up a couple of pops from these each year, but
yeah, definitely. I thought those Christmas vacation pops were vaulted. They turned out not to be. We actually looked them up on the Funko shop while we were there.
Yep. And here is the variety of the Disney pops. You see the Disney princesses, and below that are the different Stitch pops, which are super popular. So it's kind of hard not to pick those up, but we skipped on it this time.
Yeah, guys. All right, we'll see you here in a second.
All right, guys. So again, we kind of were a little nervous there filming, but we tried to show what we could. Some of the booths I'm more familiar with and more comfortable with, so you can definitely tell those. The iCollectibles booth for sure. I've definitely bought from them a lot in the past. I've had communication with them on Instagram, etc. They come to Comic-Con since it was started, so they're very familiar with the community. But anyway, so the first booth, or the first purchase we want to show is, I mentioned that on the left side of the screen there was a booth with where she bought 2 necklaces. So we want to show those off real quick.
Yep. So this was probably one of my favorite booths that we went to, just because this person does hand make these. So I got this Attack on Titan necklace, one of my favorite animes. It's just beautiful, love it. Cheap prices too, so it's kind of hard to say no to. And then the second one I got was both me and Logan's favorite. It's a Death Star from Star Wars. Like I said, she said they were handmade, and I thought she just crafted it beautifully, so we picked that up.
Yep, Attack on Titan only $9, and the Death Star was like $7. So altogether $16. So 2 necklaces. She likes to rotate out necklaces, so definitely great pickups there. The next little items we got before we get into the pops and stuff like that is, so on this channel you'll not only every once in a while see pops, you will see other little things. Not a ton, but we will show it off if we pick it up. If you want to show these two up.
Yep. So there was there was 2 booths at Comic-Con that had kind of a setup like this, but this one lady, that she had pretty much everything that you could think of as far as little Lego figures go. So we picked up a couple of them. We picked up this one, which is Mando.
It's Mando with the Darksaber. So they're not like officially licensed Lego figures, because some of these have not, or not all of them are, because some of them have not been made into Lego.
Yeah.
But they're still just super cool, and you can't tell the difference. I mean, I know for a fact some of these have been made into Lego before, and I've seen them, and I know what they go for, and you can't tell the difference.
Yep. Hold on, you might have to stop.
Why?
Because I just stood up and you can see my face.
No, we're not stopping. It's fine. Somebody didn't want to put on real pants, and so
No,
she's
we're
wearing.
not putting that in there.
We are.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are. Bree's done it. It's fine.
You just stress me out. Anyways, we got Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is my favorite Star Wars character. I'm sure you guys will start to learn that about me, but yep, this was
Shaggy.
one of our favorite ones. So there's Obi-Wan.
My 2 favorite. I'm just show them both at the same time here. So I've got Shaggy with a extremely large sandwich and Scooby-Doo. So again, I know both of these have been made into Lego figures in the past. And last time I looked, the 2 Lego sets that were made that had Scooby, he was in different pose, I'm pretty sure, but and Shaggy didn't have a sandwich or anything. But the Scooby figure alone by itself will sell for like $20 just for the minifig. So that's crazy. And then the last one, I got a little Steelers. So I'm a Pittsburgh everything fan. Steelers, Pirates, and Pens. We're both all fans of all 3. So we just thought it was really cool. They were selling for $5 each, or $5 each, or 5 for $20. So even though they're not like official, we don't really care. We just like the figures, and we just collect what we like. So that's all we really cared about.
Yep.
So I'm going to put those away real quick. Getting into the actual pops, I'll just show off this one. So the first of which was this Punisher. Again, still working on the lighting here. But from Daredevil. So we are recently watching, I've seen it, but she is recently rewatching the Daredevil show. So this was the Punisher. Got it for $20. I know you can get the, from I think it's like Epic Collectibles, has the Chase and Common, I think for like $55 right now as a bundle set. I might get that one day, but for now, I have the Daredevil number 120, which is, I think it's 120, which goes for like over $100. I might get the whole line eventually, but for now, I'll just slowly piece it together.
A couple of other things that we picked up was this Christmas Vacation, Clark Griswold.
Yep. So you saw this in the video. I thought these were vaulted. I don't know why. I definitely thought these were long vaulted. But these are 2023 prints. And then you want to just go ahead and show up Cousin Eddie?
Yep. Yep, and then we picked up Cousin Eddie as well. So from the same line.
I love Cousin Eddie.
Yeah, great condition. An undeniable, great Christmas movie. One of our favorites. So yeah.
I got Cousin Eddie for $15 and Clark was $20. We'll just go ahead and show that one off actually. So you may have noticed they did have the FYE Clark Griswold. We did not pick that up because I actually already picked up from $7 a pop the Chevy Chase signed FYE exclusive Clark Griswold. So that's already in my collection. So I didn't feel the need to get the unsigned version. This is one of my first signed pops I ever got. I think it was like my 3rd one I ever received. from $7. So because of that, I didn't feel the need to do it.
Yep.
All right, so on to the actual signed pops that we got at Comic-Con. So this individual we met at Comic-Con. I had this pop in my personal collection. I have almost every Hulk pop ever created. I'm missing a very select few. Unfortunately, that includes having like the Mech Hulk and all those crappy ones. Anyways, I was very sad for two reasons. One, I had to get a pop signed that I wouldn't normally get signed, but I forgot to reorder one. So the plastic has a like wrinkle in it. Two, his pen died in the middle of signing this. And so he tried to just kind of draw back over it with a new pen, which caused it to mess up a little bit. And it's paint pen, so if you do that, it's going to smear. Do we say what you want to say?
I will just be brief about our experience with Lou Ferrigno.
Oh yeah, it was Lou Ferrigno, by the way. Let me say that. It was Lou Ferrigno. You can see where the pen started to die right here, and he tried to start retracing it, his signature. It is JSA authenticated. JSA was on site at Comic-Con. Yep. So I got this for $10. They normally start at $20 for just the JSA offs.
Yep. I want to say about this pop that I'm very, very glad that we were able to have the opportunity to get it signed. Though our experience with the actual person wasn't as great. I'm willing to look past it because at least we got this. It was a very strange experience. Was charging more for bringing your own product to get signed. Man of little to no words for how much you paid to have a meet and greet type of deal with him.
He was charging like $60 if you got like one of his photos signed, which is not crazy. I mean, that's very cheap, honestly. Mm-hmm. But if you brought your own picture or your own item, it was $100. Yeah. No other person at the event was doing that to where charging a different fee if you brought your own item. He was the only one out of the 13 people that did that. Yeah. And when we show the next signed item, we'll show her next pop first, and then I'll show my next item. And you hear this price versus what Ferrigno charged, you're gonna be like, wow, that's a big difference.
Plus our experience, that one was way different.
Oh yeah.
That was just our honest experience. Just want to.
I was shocked.
Yeah. So anyways, the next pop, this is for my personal collection. I am a huge Sailor Moon collector. Shout out to Joanna and John from Slapshotpops for actually helping me get the majority of the Sailor Moon pops that I have now. But I was actually really lucky to come across the Sailor Saturn. Overall, the box is in pretty good condition for how old it is. It's a 2017 pop. He originally had it for $100. We were able to throw out an offer, and we got it for $85, which is great. Super happy with it. This was definitely my favorite pickup out of all pops that we got from Comic-Con. So.
Yeah, for sure. Next item is coming in from 2013, and it is the only bad part is the color ink pen used, but it is a Chandler Riggs signed Carl, JSA authenticated. He even wrote Carl in parentheses down there. I did get 2 items. You'll see the second one on day 2 because we did go back a second day. So in this box it's in perfect condition. I got this one off of Whatnot. We are Whatnot sellers as well. As of right now, we do not go live. We just have a marketplace item. Same name, SubscriptionFixPops. If you want to follow us, because we do list a lot of things we get in mystery boxes and things like that. But I picked this one up to purposely get signed, so I found a perfect box. This one's staying in the personal collection because not only am I a huge Chandler Riggs fan, but I love the show. I'm a fan because when we met him, he's one of the nicest human beings that I've ever experienced in my life. He immediately started having a conversation, asked us if we're fans of the show. He hasn't been on the show in 5-6 seasons, if not longer. But immediately was talking about how he's a fan of the show. He's asking about the spinoffs, if we've been watching. And when I had mentioned that I hadn't seen, the latest, I think the last few episodes of Daryl Dixon, and then talking about the Michonne and Grimes spinoff that's coming out soon, and everything like that. He was talking about how excited he was for it. We went back for day 2. He remembered us from literally, we went early day 1. He probably met hundreds of people since then, and he remembered us from day 1. Mm-hmm. And so that just speaks to the difference of character there. Yeah. And we took a picture with him. He was so nice and so pleasant of an just experience. Also, his prices were $50 for a autograph or picture, so $50 for either one, or $80 for both, a combo, versus Lou Ferrigno, and that didn't matter if you brought your own item either, versus Ferrigno was $60 for one, or $100 if you brought your own item. Mm-hmm. And he's in a lot more stuff that people have seen, and his line was wrapped. Chandler Riggs's was. Mm-hmm. Like we had to wait for him. Yeah. And he still took time to talk to people, every single person. He didn't just treat you as like, okay, let's go, on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. He was actually talking to people as they went. I'd put him up there with Ross Marquand, who played Aaron from The Walking Dead, and then Dante Pascal, who played, Zuko from Avatar, and then Jake, Dragon, from Nickelodeon show. But he was also super incredible. Met him at Comic-Con, me and my buddy did, Wiley. But you'll see the other signed pop we got in day 2. We just wanted to split it up because we got so much stuff.
Yeah, another thing I wanted to add about Chandler Riggs, on top of everything that he said, that it truly was the most pleasant experience that we have had meeting a celebrity at Comic-Con. There's really no words to describe the experience. With him being, starting out as a child actor, and having so much experience from such a young age, and then moving forward, he's included in so many different things. I think it's safe to say that it was such an honor to meet him, and to have that experience. And I'm pretty sure it's safe to say too that moving forward, if we ever get the opportunity to do it again, we probably will. Mm-hmm. So definitely
for sure,
10 out of 10 experience.
Absolutely. So let us know down below what your favorite item of the pickup was. Was it one of the regular pops that we just picked up? So we got the regular Punisher, we got Sailor Saturn, we got Cousin Eddie, Clark Griswold, we got Lou Ferrigno signed, or was it one of the signed pops, Lou Ferrigno? Don't let our negative experience sway your decision there. Could have been a Lego minifig. Who knows? One of the necklaces. So stick around for the day 2 video. That should be coming out probably. I'm probably gonna give about 4 days or so, just because I don't know when our next mystery box will be. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know down below. Bye, guys. Comic-Con!